With the 14th pick of the first round of the 2017 MLS Super Draft, Sporting Kansas City select from the University of Carolina, Chapel Hill, defender Colton Storm.
The Colorado Rapids are now on the clock.
Well, we go from Reagan Dunk to Colton Storm.
Good names.
Very good names here in the draft. What kind of player is Colton
He's
Storm?
a right back. He can really only play right back. But if you talk to people involved with UNC, they say he's a coach on the field. Again, he's not quite the athlete that Nerwinski and Aduiachim are, but he understands the game really well. High character kid by all accounts, but also the third right back on that roster now.
All right, he's at the podium. Let's hear from Colton Storm.
I just want to thank Sporting Kansas City for giving me this opportunity. I can't wait to get out there. I'm already ready. I want to start off first by thanking my mom and dad, bringing me up the whole entire time, my brother who's sitting in the crowd right now, my uncle, everyone who's helped me along this way. Thank you, Carlos Samuano, Grant Porter, and Jeff Nagalia of UNC. Best 4 years of my life and best decision I've made. And thank you, Gino DeFlorio. Brought me up in club, did everything I could and made me a better player and better person than who I am today. And thank you, Kevin Weinriss and First Wave. And good luck to everyone else.
Colton Storm, the Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania native, spent a little time with the Philadelphia Union Academy, also with the Portland Timbers U23 and Reading United. So he's seen some time at the higher levels. How does he slot in at this level with this team?
Well, you mentioned Philly and Portland U23. I think Slope Park Rangers is his next stop on his career. We're at the point in the draft now, if you want to get an idea for who's going to be picked, you look at the depth chart for the team's USL affiliates. And this is such a huge advancement for U.S. and Canadian soccer, because a guy like this doesn't have to come in and succeed right away. You can blood him for a couple of years at a higher level than college soccer, let him play against grown men, and maybe he develops into something.
But it's also a very, for me, typical pick from Peter Vermes. You know, Peter is really always looks for athletes. And so, like you're saying, they're talking about moving Graham Susie back to right back. They're talking, you know, obviously they have the big kid whose name escapes me right now from
Abdul Salam.
Abdul Salam.
Igor Juliao,
who
they
is an
just signed,
athletic kid who can play there. So it probably is a situation where he can develop, or does Peter think maybe he can move up a line and he can play as that right winger? Because he was definitely not comfortable on the left side of the field.
No, he wasn't.
Played there, but maybe he moves up a line.